All right, here we are. Today is Saturday, the 2nd of March 2024. We have this Zenith 6S527 radio complete. It is in the bag, so to speak. It's a 6-tube radio, 2 bands, 4 push button presets. The far right button over here has to be depressed in order to surf the dial with the tuning knob. All the others are, well, we'll test those out later, but we're not going to get anything because I changed the settings on them from a previous video. They're set for Havermill, Massachusetts. All the AM. So this one here is a beautiful radio. I mean, I think it's the best one that I did of all the radios, because I said the other radios didn't have any veneer like this. I don't remember veneer like this. It was this mahogany style. This one here is a beaut. This one here is top of the line Zenith. And well, we'll give it a listen to. What we did was we got a new dial cover for it. Hey, what else? The knobs are originals, the buttons are originals. The brass button scutcheon is has been buffed and polished to a certain degree. It's more like a brushed finish now. Over here we got nice finish on that. Boy, that's a nice veneer. The trim is done in oil rubbed bronze metallic, and the feet. Let me get over here. We managed getting that dial pretty much cleaned up. There is still a little bit of patining in it, but I don't know if that's by design or what. But I mean, it looks pretty good. The grill, we replaced 2 bars on the grill face here, and it was broken and fractured in a few spots. We got that on it. Tip it up. Let me tip it up and give you a look at the bottom side. We put new rubber felt, felt pads on the bottom, and the bottom is finished in the midnight blue. Got a new sticker on the bottom of it. Now let me get this thing turned around because those pads don't slide very well. Hang on a minute and we'll be right back. Okay, we got a new back cover made for it. I almost forgot about it. It came with no back on the thing, and I got to thinking, well, wait a minute, all the other ones I made backs for. Every last one of these, except maybe one, has needed a replacement back cover. Now you can buy the back covers from Retrotronics, I think it is Retrotronics. They cost around $40. I don't know, they might be a little higher now, but maybe between 30 and 40 bucks. And you can get them for all kinds of radios. They make a lot of them. I just decided to do my own. because a cost, pretty much. The back trim is in midnight blue. Inside of the radio cabinet is midnight blue. It's got a new grill cloth in it. Doesn't really require one, but I decided since it had one and they put one on it, most of them, then and it would keep the insects out of it, especially in the winter. So we got all the decaling back on. I decided to put an RCA input on it. It'll come with a RCA plug to 3.5mm stereo jack, so that you can plug a boombox into it, and this converts it from stereo to mono for the radio, because the radio won't play stereo. And you get both both channels with this plug. So made the shorting link for the antenna common plugs on the thing. What else do we do here? New polarized power cord in it. We did fuse it. It has a 500 milliamp fast blow in it. Radio pulls 32 milliamp, 320 milliamps, I think. So well below the limit of the fuse. Yeah, I like cutting them short. No 1 amp fuses for any of these radios that I put together, because they don't get near 1 amp. And besides, I want on transformer powered sets, I want quick response. I don't want them to sit and stew for an hour before anything gives out, and generally it'll be the transformer. So that's what we did with that. What else we did? A new dial string on it. All the rubber wiring in the chassis has been removed and replaced. I think a couple of resistors were changed, and all the foil paper caps were replaced, and the electrolytics were replaced, and the chassis cleaned and sealed, along with some other things too. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get this thing moved over to the bench so that we can do a video of the reception and see how it's going to perform. So stand by for that. It'll be coming next. Okay, back out in the shed. We're getting ready to do a scan on the thing. We're going to start on the shortwave, and then go to the broadcast, and then we'll demonstrate the RCA input, and then we just about put a cap on this one. So we've got a long wire hooked to it into the thing. We don't have the clip removed or anything like that. We just kind of cheated and clipped it right on the clip, and or the shorting link, and then we're going to go ahead and scan it in on the thing. I think I covered everything in the previous segment of the video. Let's get started now. It's a little after 5 in the evening. Still Sunday or Saturday. So let's move. Now the tuning on the shortwave band is going to be really touchy. I mean, you're just barely going to be moving around, because if you don't, you'll go right by a station and you won't even know it's there. And some are so close together that, you know, just breathing on it will change it. Hopefully you'll be able to hear those weak ones. WWV at 15. Some ham.
Statements in Hebrews 1 include.
See how it's drifting?
Nobody else.
Yeah, they'll. Now, in an hour, they'll probably clear up. Some will drift out, and others will drift in.
D. Keep going. 7. Even.
And one of those is Cuba. Could be that one. Hopefully you'll be able to hear these. Yeah, see, they're starting to drift in. Well, we got a lot of wind here today. Not any one, but I guess probably up to 15-mile-an-hour winds, off and on. And WWV at 10. There's one that's barely coming in. And it's going to start getting real sparse. Yeah, on here around probably down to 6.5 megahertz. This is probably way down here. It's probably more like early mornings. This is more evening right through there. The hammers. That's about going to... Now, keep in mind, that's with the link in place, and my long wire is clipped onto the link. If you remove the link and hook the long wire or your external antenna to the A terminal, it might
Also, it is in Christ Jesus we have redemption.
you might get different result out of it. Hopefully better.
See Ephesians 1, verse 6.
Yeah, that's the extent of it. Okay. So now we will...
advantage of the opportunity to observe the training session, to see it, and I saw that everything I had heard about this group was indeed actual and factual. It's like taking a
Now that is out of Phoenix.
You get to take this for a test
We're in the broadcast
and make sure you want it
mode
before you buy
now.
into the business.
Now this is getting the time where we'll start getting all the drift ins from around the western part of the state and the eastern part of California, maybe even some out of Nevada.
On the field, I think he has diminished skills. I think he's a bad option off the field, where I think his teammates, whether it's in Denver or Seattle. So if I'm the Falcons, I'm aggressive here. I'm on the phone and try to get this done. It's hard to see through all.
Boomer. That's the one out of Sedona. They've changed their programming, I noticed, the last couple of days, probably since the first of the month. They've gone from sports to, I guess, pop or something. I don't know. But it's mostly music all day long. They have a sister station on FM, way up high, 106.5 I think it is.
out by the officials. And the Devils end up killing the penalty. So good job overall in the penalty kill by the Devils.
Because I know what it's like.
And I said unto them, ye are holy unto the Lord. The vessels are holy also. And the silver.
Now, these are all drifty ends.
Legislation is good. Should you vote for it? Should you not?
That's out of Prescott Valley talk station. An hour from now, there'll be a bunch of them, bunch more. That's it. Okay, so now that we're in a dead zone, now for the RCA input, if you're gonna jack in some music through the auxiliary input in the back, I didn't include a switch. So what you will do is, or should do, tune it to a dead portion of the band. That looks good enough. And then you would plug in your device into the RCA jack using the adapter, and we've already got the boombox fired up, and we got the plug in it, stereo plug, and we're going to plug it into the back here. Yes.
They're trying to grade people on their spectrum.
Other dog, or takes a chunk, or eats a leg off someone down the street.
Okay, so if you pull that plug on that before we get a strike. Okay. There we are. Done. Refer back to the previous one when I did the alignment portion on the radio. It'll tell you how to set these 4 presets up. Like I said already, these presets I've set for Havermill, Michigan, Havermill, Massachusetts, that area. 4 stations in that area. Hopefully it'll come out all right, so they don't have to do anything to it. So anyway, there we are. Boy, she's a beauty. I think it's a 1941 Zenith 6S 527 table radio, going back to Jeannie in Massachusetts. Jeannie, your baby is coming home. Thanks for watching.